Good morning, peeps. Brother Brent coming at you live on YouTube. Wait a couple of minutes for the notification to go out. A couple of folks to get in, and then we'll get started. I hope y'all are blessed this morning as we are, if not more so. It's a cold and blustery day up here in Michigan, and it is flurrying outside. I'm not thrilled about that. I'm not ready. But it is what it is. So, how are we looking over there, Toots?
Just give it a minute.
Oh, still ain't going out yet.
Message went out, but I gotta share it to the group.
You say it did go out?
Yeah, just give me a minute.
Alright. Chrissy's sharing it, so it'll be just a second. Morning, Logan Wayne, Shannon, Lisa, Jim Pup, and Kay. How are y'all this morning? Hope you're blessed. Brenda. I won't be able to see comments when I get started here because it just don't work for me on my phone. But while she's doing what she needs to do, I can sneak a peek in here. Exploring with Big Red. Good morning. Oh.
Go ahead.
All right, you good?
Yeah.
All right. Update on Cecil's funeral, such as I know at the moment. Uh, at the moment, I do not know a date or a time yet for the funeral. I should have that information Monday when Gail goes to the funeral home to pay for the cremation and do whatever all she's got to do with that. Hang on, I got a message from her here. Let me check that real quick. It might be. Okay, nope. All right. Erica's mom's trying to call me. I had to decline it. Okay, nothing new on that. Okay. Several of you have messaged and asked me if the funeral will be live streamed, if there is one. And I'm thinking there will be, but it will not be live streamed. It will not be televised or recorded. While I, of all people, most sincerely understand that the church wants closure and wants to be a part of his service, I get that. It's killing me, literally killing me, that I can't be there to pay my respects and to say my goodbyes, but it's just not viable. It's not doable. For one, we can't afford it, which is irrelevant because I could borrow the money if I had to, and I would in a minute. I'd sell something in a minute to get the money to be there. But Chrissy's health herself is not up to a trip like that. She can't travel long distances by car or by plane or anything like that right now because of her own health issues, which is one of the reasons we're moving back to Pennsylvania where she can get the care she needs to get better. She can't get it here. But it's literally killing me and breaking my heart that I can't be there, as close as we were, as much as we loved each other. Cecil wasn't just my friend or my pastor. He was my brother, my family. And the entire family became family to us. It's an unbreakable bond that will last beyond Cecil's passing. And it hurts my heart, but I can't. But it's just not doable. I don't have anyone who can stay with Chrissy to attend to her, you know, as far as cooking food and taking care of things that she needs, helping her around the house and things like that. It's just I don't have the means or anybody who can come and stay with her where I could go. So I understand, as does Gail and the family. They understand that those of you who want to be there but can't travel due to distance, finances, or other reasons. However, this is a time for them to mourn and grieve privately. And I asked Gail specifically about this, and she told me, no, we're not going to do that. She understands, the family understands that you all want to be a part of it. I understand it. But there will be no live streaming of it. And it would just be his urn there. Anyway, it's not like you'd be able to see him, which personally I would find a little morbid, but that's just me. It's one thing to physically attend a funeral, it's another to televise one and make a spectacle of it. So, again, there will be no live streaming or televising of the funeral. You know, I mean, if you want to, you can send cards to the funeral home, notes, thank yous.
Or to the P.O. Box.
Or to the P.O. Box. P.O. Box, Cecil Pearson, YouTube, P.O. Box 777, Columbia, Kentucky, 42728. Tributes, things like that. But it's just not going to happen as far as being televised or viewed, and we're sorry for those who are hurt by that or let down by it or whichever, but we hope you'll understand that this is a time for the family to grieve privately and to mourn and
Right.
to lay Cecil to rest.
Right. Remind everybody not to use Cecil's PayPal or YouTube.
Okay, also, do not, for those who want to donate, do not use Cecil's channel for super chats because Gail can't access that money. Do not send donations in Cecil's name. We've explained that. The links are on my page, and if you can't find them, it's with the picture of him sitting on a yellow Cub Cadet riding lawnmower in his overalls, holding up a drink in his yard. That has what?
Not everybody has Facebook.
Okay, not everybody has Facebook.
So
I understand.
check the after comments.
But check the after comments on the donations and the in memory of Pastor Cecil lives that I did, because Chrissy is posting the links there for how people can donate payable to his daughter Maddie Ann. So do not send them to his YouTube channel. Do not make anything payable to Cecil Pearson Jr. Ministries. Do not make anything payable to Cecil Pearson Jr. If you wish to donate, it has to be in the name of Maddie Ann Pearson if you send it through PayPal or Venmo or however that stuff works, and the links are all there. I don't know which ones they are. If you do not have those and you wish to donate, you can send your payments to me and we will get it taken care of and sent on to them. Because not everybody has social media. I understand that. Not everybody has the apps like Cash App and things like that. I get that. So in that case, just, get a money order or something and send it to me, snail mail, to Brent Ellis Ministries, payable to me, Brent Ellis, at P.O. Box 13, Alpha, ALPHA, Michigan, 49902. For those of you who do not have apps, money apps and social media. PayPal works. Uh, you can send it to me that way and I'll get it to them. Because I have their PayPal information and I can send it immediately. You can send it to me through Facebook Messenger. We've had a few people do that already. There's no fees, nothing comes out of it that way, and they get everything that you sent. So, I mean, if there's confusion about how to do it, or you don't have the apps, or you don't have the knowledge or the know-how to do that, or you don't have those kind of links and apps on your phone or whatever, or your computer, send it to us. We'll get it to them. We've already sent some that have come in that way. It's not a problem. We'll handle it. They'll get whatever you send. As I understand it, they have received enough donations to begin the cremation process. I do not know if they've received enough to cover the entire funeral cost, but this is another question that has come up. They needed, I think, somewhere in the neighborhood of $3,000, thereabouts, $3-4 grand. I'm not certain of the exact amount to cover the cremation and the funeral and urn and ash, whatever all is involved. Anything that comes in above the cost of the funeral will go to the family for other expenses that they're going to face and have relative to this, because they've lost Cecil's income. So they're going to need some help. So like I say, if anybody has questions about where the money's going, it's going legitimately to cover laying Pastor Cecil to rest, first and foremost. And secondly, anything that comes in over and above those needed amounts will be used by the family for their expenses, legitimate needs. We don't know, and they don't know at this point. They're dealing with the loss of their dad, their grandfather. So their heads are like mine, a bowl of chicken soup right now, and they've got decisions that they've got to make on the fly, but they also have long-term and short-term decisions and choices they have to make. So they haven't had a chance to really sit down and talk everything out and come to all the details of what's going to be doing this and that and the other thing. Whether they're going to try and keep the house or not, just as an example, or whether they're going to move someplace more affordable, or, these are all things that come up when somebody dies. And I'm just using these as examples. So like I say, anything that comes in over and above the cost of the funeral will go towards helping with whatever needs arise out of the decisions and choices they have to make. But I wanted to come on because numerous people have asked about, how can I donate? I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have that app, whatever. Can I send a check? Can I do this? Can I do that? So I hope this answers those questions. Also, for those of you who do not have Facebook, do not have social media, and don't follow me on there, several people have asked and even suggested that I take over for Cecil's ministry. That's not going to happen, and for a variety of reasons. One, I could never fill those shoes. My feet aren't that big. Cecil was unique and one of a kind. And while I would be honored to step in and carry on his legacy, I can't do that. For one, his account and his passwords and things, I don't know. Two, his setup is in Kentucky, I'm in Michigan. So, I'd have to get on his computer or on his phone to access his YouTube account to where I could go live on it. And that's not doable. It's not gonna work. And two, while I would be honored, as I said, and I'm honored truly that you would ask and trust and even think of wanting me to do that, I'm going to continue to preach on my channel and carry on his legacy that way, and I'm going to try and be the best steward of God's Word, just like he was, to honor his memory and honor your memories of him through my channel. And once we get moved to Pennsylvania, where we will have good internet access, I will be preaching more and more regularly on my channel. And I will be, doing my best to honor him that way. So, that, thank you for asking. Thank you for suggesting. I appreciate your trust in me and your wanting me to do it, but it's not doable. Lastly, again, for those who do not, I address this on social media, but I realize not all of you have it, so people have asked if his YouTube channel is going to stay up or not, where they can go back and watch his videos. The answer to that is yes. Gail has told me that they're going to have his YouTube account with all of his videos memorialized so that YouTube will not take it down for inactivity when he's not on there anymore. And that way it'll be there in perpetuality forever. You can watch his videos, you can go back and look at them, rewatch them. It'll be there. It's not being taken down. The same with his Facebook page. They're having it memorialized. So if you want to go back and look at memories, something funny that he posted, one of his sour videos, or something that he shared on his Facebook, it will be there. For the same reason, it'll be memorialized so that it's not taken down for inactivity. So I hope that answers those questions and addresses the funeral issue. As soon as Gail informs me, because like I say, she may not know herself right now. Like I say, they got a lot going on and a lot to deal with. So, please be patient. We're doing the best we can to get information to you as quickly as possible. And I will continue to update as information becomes available, as soon as it becomes available, like this. But I don't know where I was going. I lost my thought on that. What was I talking about, Chrissy? Oh, great. You're not paying attention. Nobody knows what I'm talking about, including me. Part of this is morning comes entirely too early in the day for me. But, and like I said, my brain is just a bowl of chicken soup. But I hope this addresses the questions. Like I say, if you can't find the links, message me direct or message Chrissy. But again, if you're having trouble with the donations, you want to donate and you can't figure it out, just send them to me and I'll take care of it. I'm doing the best I can to keep you updated. Again, I say this from my heart. I know a lot of you would love to be there and can't, to say your goodbyes, myself included. But I know that Cecil knew, without question, I know that Cecil knew how much I loved him, how much we loved him, Chrissy and I, and how much y'all loved him. And I know with a certainty that he would understand, due to our situation, why I can't be there and why some of you can't. And I know, again, with a certainty, he would say, don't put yourself at financial risk and don't do something you can't afford or that you can't simply do. He gets it. He understood. And he knows we loved him. He knows we respected him. He knows we would want to be a part of this, to say our goodbyes. But he would also say, don't put yourself in a bind to do it. So don't beat yourself up about it. Don't feel horrible because you can't. Pray for the family. You can do that. Send cards and letters of encouragement, tribute, support, condolences, what have you. You can do that. Cecil is the lucky one. He's in glory now. He's got his new body with no disease, no defect, no pain, no suffering. And he's walking with Jesus. He's where we all strive to be. He's at peace and got joy unspeakable going on. So let's remember that, and let's make that our commitment to strive to carry on and stay united as a church. And for those of you who are his subscribers that aren't on mine, I made a video about this live. But again, if you're welcome to come over and subscribe to my channel, and we will carry on as a church, as a family, as Cecil would want us to do, and we will keep this church alive. You're all family. You're all welcome. And we'll do this together, and we'll continue to honor him, and we'll continue to do the Lord's work as Cecil would want us to do. Cecil would be humbled beyond words at the outpouring of love that all of you have shown, and the care and compassion you've shown his family and us. And we are deeply touched and humbled by it as well. We thank you, we love you, we appreciate you, and we stand together with you in Jesus' name. I love you, peeps, not nearly as much as God does, but we love you, and we'll see you again soon.